Damn,
oh, the cameras aren't on.
Damn, I think you were. We were like 35 when we met.
Cameras are off.
Yeah, they were.
They're on.
Yeah, that's the OG setup.
Oh wait, is it working now?
Yes. Do you hear me?
Unfortunately.
What the fuck is wrong with you? No, that camera, that one. Stop moving it.
I don't want to fucking do, you little pussy. Holy shit. Bitch. I'm back.
Yeah.
Coffee and a cigar and your stupid ass.
Wait, hold on.
Let me load up.
Are you fasting for Ramadan?
Yeah, I am, but
Who fasting right now, Dad?
I shouldn't be smoking, to be honest with you.
Damn.
But I'm at war, so I'm doing my best.
Hey,
Oh,
yo!
there you go. Try to flex on me, bro. Congrats. Yeah, you have a better.
It's hot in here.
Oh, is it?
This nigga
Yeah.
smoking
All right, let me
sick.
take off my pants.
Hey, I'm not here to judge.
Right. What were we complaining about? You doing lean or drugs or something?
Look.
Didn't we just have a conversation about this, Aiden?
My chat told me to do it. Look, it's fake. Look. I swear, bro, my chat told me to do it. I didn't want to do it. They were telling me to do it.
Didn't we just talk about this?
It's fake balls. Like, bro. Andrew. I'm sorry. My chat wanted me to do it. I'm putting it down. I'm putting the balls down. Sorry. Okay.
Fine. So I'm going to ask you about very interesting topics and subjects in the world today, and you're going to give me your opinion.
Okay, but if I don't know anything about it, because I am kind of like a little bit slow, I don't know if you realize that by now, I'm just going to be like, I don't know enough about this topic. Because, you know, I see a lot of stuff happen. I'll give my honest opinion and truth about a lot of stuff, because people think I'm like, I work for like elites and shit, which I don't. So just go ahead and ask away.
So what do you think about SWIFT planning to launch a new central bank digital currency platform in the next 12 to 24 months?
I don't know what that is. I don't know what that means. And I don't know enough about that topic to speak on it.
So you don't know what CBDC is?
Nope. I live in America, the United States of America.
Bank,
And what I do is we have like a Wells Fargo and like Bank of America out here.
Okay, you live in America, and the dollar is the global reserve currency, correct?
Correct.
Do you know what that means?
That means that the dollar is the country's currency.
No, it's the global reserve currency.
No, I don't know.
What does that mean?
So that means, oh no, I know what that means. It means the global, like the world, because that's world is global. The world's reserve, like dollar sign is money. But the average dollar is going down in value. Inflation, I think. Inflation.
So we're gonna make a list. We're gonna make a list of all the things you don't understand, and we're gonna start here with money. 1. Aiden is dumb.
I would say too rich.
Money. You don't understand money. You don't know how it works. You get money paid to you, and you spend it on lean and whatever else, like a little jerk off. But you don't actually understand it at all.
I am literally not on lean. Okay, look at me. You want to do a drug test on stream?
This nigga is just
You
not
don't
gonna let it
understand
go.
money.
Not really.
Where does money come from?
Trees, technically. Money is.
All right. If you want to be a smart ass, even though I think it's only 1% of all the money in circulation is actually in cash notes, because most of it's on computers and digitalized. But where does money come from? Explain to me where money comes from. How does money work? Why does it have value? Let's educate you. Let's educate your viewers at home. Because I didn't get up at fucking 5 o'clock in the morning to just waste my time.
Okay.
So I thought, no, let's sit with Aiden and find out what he knows.
Okay.
Come on, Aiden.
All right.
Tell us how money works.
All right. So
Why does a dollar bill have any value at all?
because a human being made it that way.
That was probably the most stupid answer you could have given.
No,
What do you mean the human being made it that way?
dude, I mean,
Who made it that way, you dumbass?
George Watt.
Why if you
Nigga said George
write on a
Washington.
piece of paper 20 Aiden dollars, does it have no value?
Because
Whereas the American dollar is respected. And then how do all the different currencies around the world work? Where does money come from?
It seems interesting, chat.
Okay.
I know. Listen, I know you're a little. I know you're some lucky little jerk off who just got paid millions of dollars to be a dumbass on the internet. But
I got
most people out here have to make money the hard way, so you need to at least understand how it's made, where it comes
The
from,
government.
why inflation.
The
happens.
government.
Why does the currency?
The government.
Okay, the government. The government does what?
Rules the world, the United States.
Okay, why does that make the money valuable?
Because they print the money.
So you have no idea how money works. Next, inflation. Why does the dollar inflate?
Because
too much of it.
Things have to go up because of what's going on in our economic status.
No, you're just printing too
So,
much of the currency.
Gas gets
There's
raised,
a lot of US dollars.
interest rates on homes get fucked up.
Which means
Real world events cause inflation.
Not as rare, you know?
Then Joe Biden, of course.
That's what I know.
So you can't give me a simple answer. You can't give me a straightforward answer
Okay.
of why
Okay.
a dollar loses
Okay, I got
its
it.
purchasing power.
Material. We run out of material. We're running out of material. We run out of certain things. That's why things go up.
Things Aiden doesn't understand. Number
Oh,
two,
chat, help this
inflation.
nigga,
Is
bro.
that not right? How is that not right?
Yo, this nigga got like 40,000 people or 50.
If you
I don't know
have
how
three
much
bananas,
like this nigga was on Twitch, this nigga was averaging like
in
60,
fact, let me make the
70,000
math
people per
simpler
stream.
for you, friend.
All y'all niggas.
If you
couldn't
have
tell this
4
nigga
bananas and each is worth
the right answer
$5,
to say.
how much is
Or
the
is he just
complete
ignoring chat?
portfolio value of your fruit stock?
$20.
That's right.
Thank you.
Now, imagine there was only $20 in existence. That's how we're pricing your bananas. If they print more dollars and now $40
that's what I said,
exists
chat.
in existence
I'm good.
to purchase your fruit stock, what would happen to the price of each of your bananas?
They'd go up.
Inflate.
That's right. So when they print more money, when they create more money, the value of
Goes
the money
up.
decreases because value is linked to scarcity.
Got it.
Do you remember our first ever conversation where you said, how can I easily get a 6-pack? And I said, you don't want one easily because they're rare and that's why they have value. And everything in life needs to be rare and hard to achieve for it to be valuable in the first place. And if it was easy to get, you wouldn't even want one because everyone would have one, etc. That's a basic underpinning, a universal law, a basic underpinning. So the reason the dollar inflates is because they print more money. Why do they print more money?
To be more hold on, let me think about this one for a second.
I gotta think about this one too, Jack. It's a little challenging. Why they print that money?
Well, we're in debt. You know, the country's in debt.
Well,
To who?
China.
That's a very simple answer, and it's almost a little bit correct, but not really. Who's the country in debt to? The money is created with debt.
Right.
yeah,
Do you understand that?
So then
or not?
who do we owe it
okay,
to then?
Okay.
Well, that's the thing. The money's created with debt, which means all the debt cannot possibly be repaid. So the only way to repay all the debt is to print more money,
Got it.
which inflates the currency because it's all a scam.
Got it. I understand.
So you don't understand.
No,
but
I
it's
do.
fine.
No, I do understand what you
You
just
don't
said.
understand money. You don't understand.
No, I
inflation.
do. Quiz me on
So
what
now,
you quiz me on what you just
What
told
is
me.
the CBDC?
Central bank.
I can't hear you for some reason.
centralized.
I wasn't talking. Well, I know CBD is weed. Helps you with like when you want to relax.
Right. CBDCs on the list. Don't you think, as a functioning adult, which we can loosely call you, you should at least understand why the money you've sold your soul for has value at all? If you're going to sit there and be a little off and play with fake balls for money like a dipshit, don't you think you should at least understand why that money has value? So when you buy your weed and your lean, and your pay for your rent in your fucking shitty Miami condo, you know why your money has value? Has it not crossed your fucking mind to work out why you've sold your soul for these little pieces of paper and why anybody else gives a shit about these particular little pieces of paper? Has it not crossed your mind to educate yourself about this at all?
No.
That's crazy, Chad.
It doesn't. But I understand.
Why do different countries have different currencies? And how are they all linked to the global reserve currency, the dollar?
You know, I never thought about that. Why?
No. There's a lot of education that's going to happen. But first, I want to see what you know. Why is the dollar the reserve currency of the world?
I did not.
Which makes it the most important currency.
I clicked on the video. It was interesting. That.
I would say it's the safest.
That's actually not a bad answer. Why is it the safest?
The enemy holds 2 objectives. Secure those positions.
I would say
America's a money.
like it's like because like the control is different here than it is in other countries, I guess.
Once again, not a terrible answer, but the truth is, the reason the dollar is the safest currency, and you say safe, is because how do you force people to use something they don't want to use?
Fear.
How?
You them, and you pick on them.
Yeah.
And America are the biggest. So if you say I don't want to use the dollar, they'll say that's fine. We'll your country and change your leader.
Got it.
So America are,
Securing objective Bravo.
and that's why. But your answers for that weren't too bad, so I'm not going to write that down on the things that Aiden doesn't know.
Okay, thank you.
You got him like 30% correct. And
Okay.
You don't know about it.
Thank you for giving me that
So
one.
my next question to you is, if we can print unlimited money and the government prints money all of the time, when they say we're going to make a new $1.2 trillion spending bill, that money they just print from thin air. Please understand this, Aiden. The money comes out of some dude's ass. So they say, look, we're going to make a new $1 trillion spending bill. We need to invest in fuck knows what, a bunch of garbage, and we're going to just print $1 trillion from nowhere, out of a goddamn into existence. And then you have to pay it all back in taxes, so the money's created with debt. So the question is this: if the American government can print as much money as it wants to spend on all the dumb shit it spends money on, why do we pay taxes?
I don't know.
That's a
That's
valid
bullshit. 'Cause
question.
I don't know where my taxes go.
Objective Alpha is compromised. Get it back down.
It's actually a really good question. Why do we pay taxes? No choice, man. You gotta pay them.
Well, why do you think? What do you think you pay taxes for? The roads?
Yeah, but the roads are all broken. There's potholes everywhere I go.
Well, exactly. But if they want to build new roads, they just pass a new law and say the infrastructure bill to fix the infrastructure, we need $10 billion, and they just print $10 billion anyway. And then if you read that bill, it has nothing to do with the roads. All the money goes to clinics.
I agree. It's bullshit.
No, please listen to me. If they pass a law about fixing the roads, somewhere within the legislation, it talks about giving money to clinics 100% of the fucking time.
Yeah.
Does that make any sense?
So basically, my taxes has something to do with that?
No, my point is, why are you paying taxes at all?
I don't know. Why?
So you don't understand taxes.
I understand how it works, but I don't know what it goes to. What do my taxes go to?
Next question.
What do my taxes go to? Why can't you answer that?
Well, they go to the government, taxes. But I have to be very careful how I answer this question, because you know what I'm trying to do, Aiden?
What?
I'm trying to inspire your curiosity by highlighting your ignorance. And my goal is for you to have some agency as an individual and to sit and think, I should probably learn about these things, because there's a very deep rabbit hole and there's lots to understand. And when you understand the money, you'll understand how this world works. Now, I could sit here and educate you for hours, or I can try and pique your interest Now, if you're too dumb to leave this stream and then go find out yourself, that's fine. But your next stream, if you're looking for topics, and I'm sure you are, because everyone is bored of you playing with playing stupid video games like a dipshit. What you should do is educate the people at home and look up the gold standard. There's plenty.
I mean, I would pull up, you know, shit. I would watch that stream.
There's plenty of free documentaries on YouTube. What I want you to do is to look up the gold standard and to understand the gold standard, the Bretton Woods system, quantitative easing. I want you to understand our current fiscal system. So when we next speak, you can tell me in a compendious and concise way how money works, where it comes from, why inflation is rampant, and why it's basically why the world is completely fucked. Because we don't control the money. We don't have any control over the money besides a few elites do. And they are deliberately making policy choices which allow the rich to get richer and the poor to get poorer. So then we can go into perhaps one of the possible solutions for these things, which is Bitcoin. You know what Bitcoin is, right?
Of course. I love crypto.
Okay. How does Bitcoin work? What is a Bitcoin?
Bitcoin is a cryptocurrency in which, you know, it's very convenient for the consumer, because if I were to basically want to send you, I don't know, $500,000, I don't have to go do banking. I can go send it to you directly.
Where does a Bitcoin come from?
The blockchain. Sorry, no.
How is a Bitcoin created?
Sorry. It's you mine. Well, Bitcoin used to be mined. You can't. There's no more new Bitcoin.
That's false.
I thought you can't mine Bitcoin anymore, or you can, but you can't.
You can. It's just harder.
Oh.
What is mining a Bitcoin? What does a computer have to do to mine a Bitcoin?
I didn't get. I'm not that deep into fucking do that.
Fine.
And so mathematical.
No, I understand what crypto is. Trust me.
Mathematical equations that are like, you know, like.
Just because you can use something, you know, doesn't mean you understand it.
I don't.
Well, isn't it?
You use your little PP every day.
Isn't it?
And you have no clue. You don't understand it at all. You don't even understand what it's for. You think it's for jerking off. You're a dumbass.
Isn't the Bitcoin?
So you don't understand crypto.
Can't get a word
so
in.
you don't know
Can't.
because you don't understand money.
Beat the shit out of you.
And you don't understand inflation. You don't understand why Bitcoin exists or why it's believed to be a safe hedge against inflation. You don't understand these things. If you understand money and where it comes from, then you'll understand inflation. Then you'll understand the scam of taxes. Then you'll understand from there why Bitcoin has value at all. And then that will lead you into CBDCs and how they're going to use that to control all of us and get to a point where all the money is digitally controlled. So you can't spend it on the things you want unless you are a proponent of the system who are aiding the enslavement of their fellow man, which we all know you will do, because they'll offer you some money and you'll take it like a dumbass. And you'll sit there and go, yeah, I've had my payment. You all guys should sign up to CBDCs because you're an empty vessel with no principles. You'll sell your soul to the system.
Damn.
So before that happens, I want you to research these things and understand them, because when you understand the money, you'll understand why all this bullshit in the world is happening. Why right now is the American government printing endless money to fund foreign wars?
Yeah, well, there's homeless people on the streets that are in need, and there's people starving. I don't know.
That's right. Why are they doing it?
Because it's funneling money. They're funneling money. There's no reason to give billions to other countries. How about you? How about we help our own country out?
So you're saying here publicly inside of the American jurisdiction that the American government is money laundering. Is that what you're saying?
I mean, they're definitely like. Why would they need to donate billions of dollars? It's like when Hawaii caught on fire. We gave what, $700 per household, but household, not per person in the house. Like, it's just so backwards. And then you had Oprah Winfrey and The Rock begging, two billionaires begging the Americans to donate. It just made no sense.
Completely sure. So you're saying that they're helping all these foreign laws because they intend on laundering the money and basically making the taxpayer further in debt so a few rich elites can just continue to enrich themselves. Is that what you're saying?
Man, I don't, honestly, I'm just breaking down the
just
words.
Say it. Don't be a bitch.
It's not about
don't
being
kick
a
the door
bitch.
down. Who gives a shit? Say the American government is money laundering. Say it.
Bro, I don't understand what that means. Like, I don't understand what that means. I know what money laundering is. I watched a show called Ozark. But I don't understand how they would be doing. I just said my belief, what I believe in.
Why is America always starting wars?
I don't know.
Because you don't know any of this. You don't know about money and how it all works. You don't have a fucking clue how this world works. If you knew about all this, it'd all start to make sense to you, Aiden.
We're taking Bravo.
Hold on. So the reason why
Wars.
The enemy has captured two objectives.
You don't understand why war even happens because you don't understand why the money exists or where it comes from.
So wait,
whose hands it ends up in. You don't get it.
So why do wars happen?
Well, why do you think wars happen? Because there's good guys and bad guys. Is that what you believe? That some people are good and some people are bad and they have a little fight and the good guys always win because they write the history books and they were the good guys. No bad guys ever won a war. Funny that. And then we just talk about it afterwards that the good guys did this amazing thing and all this money was printed out of thin air to blow the fuck out of somebody somewhere else. And it was all done for a righteous reason and everybody's good and freedom and democracy. Is that what you believe? Are you a dummy?
Securing Bravo.
No. But I don't know what actually starts a war. But
Well.
there's been wars throughout fucking years and years and years. So
All right, so in general, wars, the goal of war is to obtain influence over a foreign populace, correct?
yeah.
All right, so what did I say earlier about the dollar being the safest and why people think the dollar is the safest? Why is the dollar the safest?
You wanna say
The
it's
dollar is the safest. Because
You said that. And I
Because-
said that's
because-
not entirely
because-
incorrect
because America is bullies.
That's right.
All right.
Understand?
Yes, sir.
Holds two objectives. Secure
Right.
those
Get a pen and paper because you're following your streams this week. I'm giving you the topics of your streams this week. I've had enough of your shit.
I gotta go to
I've had
fucking-
enough.
I gotta go to Jamaica.
I've had- shut up.
I'm
I've had
go-
enough of ignoring every single video
I'm
I
going
see of
to
you.
Jamaica.
Every time a video of you appears on Twitter, I have to scroll straight past it because it's you being a fucking jackass.
What did you recently see
And I'm
that-
sick of it.
What did you
I'm sick
recently
of seeing
see?
You play video games.
What did you
and
recently-
be a fucking nobody.
I just dropped
You
my
wanna learn something.
transformation.
Your
That's
next
good. That's
stream
inspiring
is about
people
money.
to be in the gym. Man,
Your next stream
what's
is
the
about
point
money.
of doing that though? You're not understanding. What's the point of doing that? What's the point of doing a stream about money? Why me?
To educate.
But I'm not the person to do that. I know nothing.
You are.
I need to
You
be
are.
educated.
Because if a dumbass like you can understand money, and also I think it would be quite interesting for the other dumbasses at home to watch a dumbass plunder his way and plod his way. through
Welcome to the internet.
complexities of
Welcome
global
to the internet.
finance.
Welcome
A
to the
little
internet.
dumbass like
That's
you
what the internet
trying
is.
to work out how money
That's
works.
what the internet is, Mr. Tate. That's what the internet
Dumb
is.
Aiden.
It's a
So
bunch of
that's what we're doing. You
degeneracy.
can plug through and work out money, and hopefully you'll drag a few people along with you. Because once people at home understand how money works, inflation works, taxes work, they understand Bitcoin, they'll understand where CBDCs are coming from and how that's going to destroy all our lives. Then they'll understand why we're at constant war. You can actually genuinely help society if you educate people on these subjects.
So I have a question.
So you're
I have a question.
following
I have a
streams
question.
about them.
I got a question.
What-
Is it
No.
is it good? Is it good that I influence my community to buy crypto or no?
Write down gold standard. I want you to read about the gold standard.
Yes
and
or no?
understand that.
Yes or no to that question?
Well, it's not a yes or no question, sir.
How? If I'm telling people you have it written on the board to get into Bitcoin and Ethereum, how is that? How is that? I'm curious. Why can't you answer that question?
Well, firstly, you said to buy crypto. You didn't say Bitcoin or Ethereum, and there's a lot of bullshit cryptos.
I
I'm a
literally
professional,
said
and you're
ETH.
now trying to change the question.
No, I said
so
ETH.
firstly, your question
I said
has
Bitcoin to
changed.
ETH. No.
Firstly.
If I have a
Secondly, now
question,
that
no,
you've
no,
asked
no,
me a
listen.
second question.
No.
Now that you've asked me a
Answer my
second question, I will answer.
Answer my question. Thank you. If
I'll
I
answer, but you changed the question. I want to make it clear that I am ultimately
all right,
perspicacious.
I will
and
ask
when you
it.
try
I
and
will
change
ask
the
it. I
question
will
on
ask
me-
it. I will ask it. I will ask it. I will ask it. I have to try my
So
fucking
ask
game.
again as a
All right.
professional.
If I tell my viewers to purchase Bitcoin and Ethereum, is that good or bad in helping society?
Helping society can be argued. Whether it's good or bad, once again, depends on the individual circumstances of the person. If you only have $10, you shouldn't be buying Bitcoin. What you should be doing, however, is understanding that God's light is truth and knowledge, and sunlight is the best disinfectant, and that the demons operate in the dark. And the only reason this world's so fucked is because most people don't understand how anything works. So the best thing you should do is not tell your viewers to buy Bitcoin and Ethereum. You should sit down and do a stream on money, on the gold standard, on inflation, on taxes. You should talk about these things instead, because when people start to understand them, then they will be able to make a more conscious decision regarding the politics they choose and the wars they perhaps support. So we can go down the buying Bitcoin, Ethereum path, but that's a very separate one. For now, what you need to do is educate people at home to make their own choices.
Yeah.
That's how you help the world, Aiden. Remember when I told you to get in shape to inspire people? You've done that a little bit now. You're down from 40% body fat to 35% body fat. Congratulations. Now it's time for you to educate people on the system they operate their lives within and how fucked they actually are. I know, listen, I know you get paid $50 million a year to just do fuck all, but the average person stands no chance of getting rich ever. They're not going to be able to afford a house, not going to be able to pay for their bills. They can't afford groceries. Inflation's rampant. Everything's out of control. They're getting fucked by the tax man. And it's your job to explain to them why this is happening, because there's no light without dark. And for people like you, little dipshits, to get overpaid, and people like me, kings of the world, to be paid a fair share of $1 million a week, other people have to suffer. That's how it works. We're rich and successful, others are not. So
So wait, you believe you're worth $1 million a week?
Minimum, bro. Top G.
You are not worth $1 million a week to say that I'm not worth 50 million a year. I'll be honest. My shit, playing video games, doing shit, I get it. Building up a community and doing what I like to do, but you're not worth $1 million a week if there's people that can struggle for rent. I'm sorry, you're not either. Life's not fair, bro. You're not worth $1 million a week. If people can't even pay their fucking rent and do shit like that, I'm sorry, bro. You're not worth $1 million a week. No, you're not. That's the world is fucked up. The world is crooked.
Question.
But I agree with that. I just said last week. I said last week it's not fair.
That's interesting. So how do you derive the value of a product?